Welcome back to Me Versus Myself podcast. It is me, Jesus Guillen, your host. It is Monday, May 24th. It is a good week so far. I mean, obviously the week just started, but I hope you guys are having a great day. And I've got some things to tell you guys. I feel like last time we talked, it was a well-needed conversation that I needed to have with you. I had been feeling very in my head, and I hadn't recorded for like a month or so, a little bit more than a month. So I was just dealing with whatever it was I was dealing with in my head and in my journal, and just to like finally be able to say certain things that I guess I've been wanting to say for a while. It was very liberating, and that's cool to tell you guys that I still feel fucking fantastic. I still feel and look like I'm getting better and better, every day in every way. I'm getting better and better. And it's so cool to see myself improve. It's so cool to see just how healthy my mindset is right now, Like I feel very just fortunate to be where I'm at right now. I feel very blessed to have everything that I have in my life. And I also feel very confident in myself moving forward because, well, just everything that I'm doing, right? The foundations that I've been setting this year. It's been crazy up to where we're at right now, dude. If you would have told me fucking January 1st when my finger was like this, broken, my hand was broken, that I'd be where I'm at, that I'd have the physique that I want and the physique that I have right now, if I wouldn't have seen it this way. But honestly, dude, there's no other way that it could have played out, huh? And I'm so glad that it played out this way and that it's playing out this way because, dude, I feel very, very blessed and fortunate to be living. So there's nothing to complain about. There's not really anything that I have to, I have nothing against anybody. I have no problems. I have no commitments anywhere. I have nothing other than just me, like I'm working on several businesses that I'm trying to grow, and mainly I've told you guys before, but the marketing aspect, the social media marketing agency I've been trying to build for the past 2 years. It's cool to see how much knowledge I have on a certain subject just because of how long I've been learning about it, but also it's not so much about learning anymore. It's more about doing and learning through doing. That's the best way to do it instead of like running away from it. And I mean, here's the thing. I tend to run away from this course, sort of. I tend to run away from it because it's so much bigger than me. And at times it's a little overwhelming to know that it's like I'm doing this myself. But then I have to think about how I do the podcast by myself. I do fucking jujitsu. I mean, obviously not by myself. I have training partners and I have coaches that help me. But that's all like me, It's all depending on how I act and how I think. It's just like this business it's just a little overwhelming because of how sincere I know that the change will be. But like I said, dude, I told you guys last week that we were planning to do 100 days sober, 100 days no THC, 100 days without any sort of dependency or depending on any sort of exterior motivation, any exterior dopamine release, whether it's like, just anything that I might be overstimulating myself by, or I might be, avoiding a certain discomfort for a quick dopamine rush, So I said this to my friend yesterday. Shout out to Scott. I told him, I was like, no more kid shit. Because he was telling me, dude, he's like, Jesus, I got to make sure you don't waste your 20s doing kid shit. And I totally agree, dude. I don't fucking care about drinking. I don't care about alcohol. I don't care about fucking partying. I don't care about hooking up. I don't care about fucking anything that a lot of people my age are worrying about right now. I feel like, everyone's on their own path. So do you. To each their own, different strokes for different folks. But for me, dude, like the foundations that I'm setting right now, I'm starting to see my work show. I'm starting to see myself improve in so many other ways that I've just, my quality of life has improved so much these past couple of days, these past couple of months, this year in general, dude. And part of that comes from so much of the books that I'm reading. Definitely without the books and the knowledge that I'm taking in, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Definitely. So a book that I started listening to, well, a book that I read last week, listened to, I say read because it's technically reading. I don't know. I see it as, I say read because that's just a verb of, I guess, reading, you know? But, so I listen to audiobooks on YouTube. And by the way, most audiobooks are fucking free on YouTube. And I know that's not like, not, it's like kind of counterfeit. What is it called? Pirated? Probably. That's probably not the fucking right way to go about taking in information. But hey, do whatever you can. The internet's fucking abundant, you know? Like, so there's so much information out there for everybody. There's so much for everyone to just go and, you know, dive into something new. And so, yeah, like I said, because of the books that I've been reading and a lot of the mindset stuff and personal work I've been doing, dude, my quality of life has improved. And honestly, I feel so fucking good, dude. Like literally, I'm financially, I'm doing pretty well. And dude, like I said, there's no fucking complaints, dude. And I want to like let you guys know about what happened yesterday. So yesterday, Sunday, we went sober the whole day. And I know that sounds so, that's funny to say and be proud of, but when you start to really depend on certain things like that, it's such a big thing to have that one day not having it, you know? It was very cool and very not cool. I don't want to say cool because it wasn't cool. It wasn't fun, but it was very interesting to see myself react to not having that after having it for like 3 weeks straight, you know? And I guess that's just with anything, you know? Like if you, like literally with anything, like if you tend to, it's like a habit, right? If you do it all the time, like next thing you know, you don't do it one day, you're like, hey, what the heck? I didn't do that today. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right analogy to use, to be honest with you. And I hope this isn't like too in my face. Yeah, there you go. So, dude, I really like the setup. I don't know if you guys noticed too, the angle is way wider. So I would try to show you the difference between like the non-wide lens and the wide lens right now, but I'd rather not fuck it up because you guys already know how this podcast goes when the fucking mic falls down or some shit falls apart. And it's okay. It's not okay for me to go ahead and fuck up the shot right now just to show you guys. You guys can probably tell the shot looks wider. And that's because of the lens that I bought this weekend going to yard sales. Dude, this weekend at the yard sales I went to, I came up big time, dude. I came up big time on this like lap desk kind of thing. I got it for a fucking quarter. I got like 4 drawing books for a fucking like $1. It was not $1. It was a quarter each, so $1. I got some fucking resistance bands. I spent maybe $15 Saturday, 20 at most, and I got a very good bang for my buck. So definitely, dude, go to fucking yard sales and, dude, like, I don't know. I guess it's so normal for me because literally when we were kids, like my mom and I, we would go to yard sales. And now it's like something I look forward to doing because it's like, well, one, I am recycling other people's belongings instead of going and buying a new one. Also, just fucking, dude, people have so many things. And we all have so many things that, like, when it comes to getting rid of shit, for example, sometimes, say, here we go, got a fucking Pokemon card deck. But, so not this one, but I didn't buy this there. But what was I saying? So, like, people are just trying to get rid of shit, you know? So, there'll be, like, $1 and then $2. And you'd be like, what about $1? And be like, okay. And then, like, you end up getting something that's worth, like, 15 for a fucking $1. Sometimes even 50 cents. And it's like, bro, okay, yeah, I could go to Amazon and order it and get it tomorrow or whatever. But sometimes you never know, dude. Yard sale, that's the thing I really enjoy about yard sales is that you never really know what you're going to get or who you'll meet. And it's so cool to fucking get some cool shit, dude. Some cool shit for cheap. And here, let me show you. I'm trying to find the little books that I got. I see. Oh, here I got these fucking textbooks. Here, let me show you. Fuck, I don't want to fuck up the shot, dudes. But I got these I got this textbook on physical personal training. I got it's a fucking fat ass textbook with like a little mini workbook and then a mini like study guide. Like I said, the year of learning, 2021. The year of learning. And I really want to be more structured and more disciplined with my sort of tasks. I like how my schedule is right now. I really enjoy it. In the mornings, I wake up at 6:30, 6-ish, 6:30 probably for the most part. 6:30. I get back home around 10:30-ish. And then so let's plan out the schedule, right? This is what I want my schedule to be like ideally. And moving forward, this is what we're going to be implementing into my routine. So I want to wake up a little bit earlier, so be up before 6. The only thing, dude, like, and this is just a mini excuse that I'm making right now, but yeah, I literally just solved the problem I was about to complain about in my head. Okay, so I was going to say that it's a little harder to wake up earlier because I'm sleeping at 11, but even then I could just sleep earlier. So it's just like, dude, don't fucking make an excuse and just actually solve it and take accountability. And ownership. Sorry, that reminds me of the book that I'm listening right now. I'm listening to Jocko Willink's I just said it. Jocko Willink, Extreme Ownership. There you fucking go. There you go. So he's explaining how in the Navy SEALs and during his time serving in Afghanistan, he was just explaining certain forms of leadership and why certain forms of leadership don't tend to work in sense of like, how do I explain this? Okay, so with extreme ownership, right, you're basically taking ownership for everything that's going on. Like everything that's going on is your fault in a sense. And for example, if I'm part of a team, right, I'm the captain of a team, I'm the captain of a squad or whatever, I'm in charge of everything that goes on. And yes, people have specific parts to play in this whole team scenario, but me as a leader, I'm in charge of everything that happens. So if someone fucks up, yes, they messed up, but it's on me that they messed up because I didn't explain it correctly. I didn't explain it or give thorough instruction, resulting in you fucking up because of me, right? It all goes back to me. And if you think about it and you think about every problem and situation going on in your life in this sense, with this lens on, it's like everything's fucking my fault. So let me take ownership of it and let me go fucking do it. And dude, that's such a nice way of really seeing things, because a lot of times it's so easy to blame everyone else, and our egos will tell us to blame other people because, well, again, we're protecting our own selves, and sometimes we fuck up and don't do our part and seek to blame other people. But like I'm saying, dude, it's like everything's my fault, you know? Like I can go ahead and make an excuse about me. Oh shit, I can't wake up earlier because I'm sleeping late. But it's like, bro, I caught myself midway, and it's like, dude, just fucking sleep earlier. Oh, how do you sleep? So here's the thing, dude. Okay, let's plan out my schedule first, and then I'll go on this tangent. So here's the thing. So 6 a.m. or wake up before 6 a.m. ideally, and WALK my pupper. I'm not going to say the word because that's a trigger, and she's going to be like, oh, we're going. So we already did that. But when I WALK her, she's so cute. Luna's a fucking beast. So I would love to WALK her before 6 a.m. because there's a 6 a.m. jiu-jitsu class. the thing is, okay, 6 a.m. jiu-jitsu. I'd leave my house at Millie, you coming in or out, Millie? Millie Bobby Brown. Millie. Okay, well, Millie, you gotta come in. Here we go. So, yeah, 6 a.m. jiu-jitsu. It takes me about 15 minutes to get to 20 minutes to get to the gym. It's like 18. Okay, let's plan this. Okay, so I would have to leave 5:40. I'd have to leave my house 5:40, the latest, to get there at 6. 5:40. Fuck, so I'd wake up at 5. Here, let's start here. Since we're planning it now. All right, here, we're gonna plan it together. Okay, this is how we think. And honestly, guys, if you don't write down your ideas or plan out your thoughts, you will be part of someone else's plan. So you need to make your own plan, and you need to be in charge and take ownership of whatever the fuck you want to do with your life. So here, take this example and plan out your morning routine with me. Plan out my morning routine with me. So if we're waking up at 5 a.m., we're taking Luna out for like 20 minutes-ish. 20 to 30 minutes. So, okay. So 5 to 5:30. 5:30 a.m. Yeah, so I'd have to wake up at 5 and walk Luna until 5:30. 5:30 a.m. Okay, 5:30 a.m. 6 train. So, okay, so I'd be 5:30, and then I have to leave my house at 5:40. So if I need a change or anything, which I shouldn't, because the thing is, I'm building a system to where it's like my morning clothes, my morning jiu-jitsu outfit, my morning whatever, my gi, my fucking whatever. Just my whole morning routine is automated because of a system. And you don't fall. Fuck. I don't want to butcher this quote, but it's like you don't fall to the level of your habits. You fall to the level of your systems. So, if you don't have a proper system in place, even if you have the will, like for example, if you have willpower, yeah, you can get through certain habits and certain streaks of habits. But if you have a system, whether you have willpower or not, that system's running. That system's efficient, and that system works. So for me, before I leave to 7 p.m. jiu-jitsu, I need to have my tomorrow's outfit already laid out. I have to have my tomorrow's jiu-jitsu gi ready. I'd have to have any sweater, any shoes, or whatever I'm going to wear on my WAOK. And then, so prepare for the next day ahead of time. So, okay. So we'd be leaving our house at fucking 6:40. I mean 6:40. Oh shit. 5:40. 5:40. And then training at 6 a.m. Ooh, that might fucking work. That might work. That just might work. Okay, so I might do 6 a.m.s Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Fucking Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Or maybe Thursday, because sometimes Fridays I'm busy every other Friday, so it depends. But this is just a fucking rough idea before I put it down on my bullet journal. But like I said, dude, it's so important to write down your ideas and your thoughts, because it's so easy to forget your ideas, and it's also so easy to just not pay attention completely to how you feel. So it's very valuable to go ahead and write your ideas down, dude. And then also what I love is just like after, like when a year passes or 2 years even pass, you can look back at where you were 2 years ago, which I look back at where I was 2 years ago. 2 years ago today, right? 2 years ago today, I say we because I'm talking to whom I'm assuming is listening to is my people from my age group or my class of 2019 that went to school with me. So 2 years ago, bro, We were about to graduate. We were gonna graduate literally. Probably like this was probably the last week of school. This was like 2 years ago or whatever, you know, say that. So we're technically already at the end of where we were at 2 years ago. So it's cool to go back and read my notes and read my thoughts and see certain goals that I've already got to. Like, for example, I have a little journal where I write how I want to train. Well, this is when I was listening to Joe Rogan. Like, fuck, okay. 2019, 2018, I started listening to Joe Rogan. So I was getting more into UFC, getting more into kickboxing, getting more into just in general kickboxing, MMA world. I was starting to watch like more fights and literally just paying more attention to the sport of mixed martial arts. And I wrote down on my notebook 2 years ago that I wanted to train and do BJJ, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which is what I do every day now. Which is what I do every fucking day now. And that's so cool to look back at at the time when I didn't do it, and to look at how it came to be. It's fucking cool, dude. I get goosebumps thinking about it, and I would love for you guys to have certain experiences like that, where it's like you can go back and look at your ideas, your thoughts, or just, it's like having a conversation with an old version of yourself. I heard that analogy the other day. Someone was talking about journaling, and he was talking about like how when you go back and read it, it's like you're having a conversation with the old past version of you. And I think there's a lot of growth there. Like I said, basically this is basically a video journal, but yeah, dude. I also have an idea for a new YouTube channel that I want to start doing. And I'm so glad to finally let you guys know, because me telling you guys only makes it that much more real. So I'm starting a YouTube channel called Jesus Does Jiu-Jitsu, and here I will document my jiu-jitsu journey, my physique goals, my workouts, how I'm eating, how do I manage, cutting weight, gaining weight, lifting, or whatever, and just anything physical, whether it's like my workouts, whether it's running, whether it's going on the fucking elliptical, just tracking my fitness journey, tracking my journey of like becoming a black belt at one point in the near future. I say near future, that's I don't know how near future it is, but for sure 10 years or so. And we're almost at 1 year down, so hey, 1 year is already fucking almost done. So 9 more, fucking maybe. I mean, I'm not saying that it's 10 years. It real honestly just depends the person. But how I've been fucking grinding and getting better, dude. I think we're on a track to at least in the near 12, and to play it safe, the next 15 years. Which I don't think it'll be 15 years, but if it is, it is. But dude, so we're just working. I'm just grinding that. And just showing my jiu-jitsu journey, my fitness journey, traveling to different gyms, going to open mats with other people, meeting new people, traveling and training with different people. Literally just meeting a lot of people through this journey, sharing my philosophies, my sort of techniques that I like to do and why I like to do it. And I'm not saying that I'm anybody, and I'm not saying that you want to take advice from me. But like I said, I'm not nobody, but this is what works for me. And if in any way it applies to you, or if any way it gives you a valuable perspective, I'm all for it. And if not, then dude, I'm just going to keep recording myself, because I mean, I'm already training every day anyway. So, I mean, it's literally just documenting now. It would be documenting. So I love that idea that I've kind of been playing with in my head. I do need to make the YouTube channel for it and start all that process of it. So we're going to give ourselves, here we go. Like I said, you got to write down your fucking tasks. You got to write down your goals, and you'll see a drastic difference. So we need to YouTube. ASMR fucking pencil writing. fucking writing is so cool, dude. It's so crazy how we're able to do that. We're able to fucking write words, write individual letters that mean a word that has that we have a definition of, that we have a deep understanding of, that we're able to write down on a fucking piece of paper. It's like symbols, dude. Literally fucking symbols. Symbols that we understand and can read and fucking communicate with. That's insane, dude. That's fucking heavy shit. And dude, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can tell, dude. I just feel so happy. I feel very good. Feel very good. Very optimistic for the future. I don't know, man. I just have goosebumps because I literally feel good. I just feel great. And like I said, man, got a new YouTube channel coming soon. It's gonna be separate from this, obviously. How you guys like these glasses? What do you guys think? Can I rock them or no? I rock them. I've been rocking these. I like them, dude. I feel like I'm a fucking secret agent, special agent. And I never really I just never had glasses like that, so I can't say I never liked them. I just never had any. And yeah, I got these at a yard sale the other day too, bro. It fucking came up for like $2. And like I said, dude, you don't have to go and try to fucking feel like you're rich because you're going and buying designer, dude. That doesn't make you fucking rich. Just enjoy what you have. And enjoy, it's not saying don't enjoy quality. But also, dude, you can't buy fucking... What is it? You can't buy swag? No, that's not what I was going to say. But you can buy fucking drip, right? That's what they say. You can't buy style. You can't buy... So, dude, literally, don't worry about fucking buying all that hype shit to fit in or to make yourself feel like you're impressing people by what you're wearing, dude. Like, that shit don't mean anything. It's literally clothes. And although I understand that quality does exist, and I understand why certain, why, but it's a fucking trap, dude. It's a trap set out to make you want something that is supposed to fill this need that it was fabricated in the first place. It's like it's not that deep. And dude, don't pay too much attention to the hype. Just be genuine. And I'm not saying I don't have hyped shit. And I'm also a victim. I'm also a victim of capitalism. But what can I say, bro? I got a fucking $5 watch on. $2 pair of glasses I got. Fucking pair of Dickies that I've had for like 3 years. This fucking vintage Dragon Ball Z shirt I've had for like 3 years too. And dude, I fucking look good. Don't tell me I don't look good, 'cause I know I fucking look good. The fit's hard, and I spent maybe $40, if that, on total. Dude, literally, and I think it's cool because it's more mainstream now to like thrift and stuff. But dude, literally recycle your... Dude, I don't know how people shop at malls. I mean, I know it's different for girls because, well, I feel like you have a lot more options at the mall versus like a guy. Like, what, you have H&M, fucking PacSun, Zoomies, Vans. H&M, PacSun, Vans, Zoomies. Hollister, American Eagle. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that. I'd rather buy some fucking vintage shirts at the swamp meet. Well, honestly, it's not even because I don't want to spend money. But I just enjoy the fucking vintage shirts way more, dude. I have literally my whole wardrobe is probably shirts from like 2000s to like 1990s, late 1990s, Like I have single stitch shirts, fucking... Vintage, just 2000s. This shirt is 2000s. I don't have a date on it, but I think it's so much cooler, and I think it's some sort of nostalgia aspect from my end too, and just the quality of clothing. I think I prefer to have something that's unique. Like, who else do I know? I've never seen this fucking Goku shirt ever. But if I go to Zoomies and get a Goku shirt, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, It's fucking sick, but it's not one of a kind. And I know there's probably are people that do have this shirt, but not the same fucking one that I'm wearing right now, you know? Like, it's not faded the same way. And I don't know. I just think it's cool to preserve and recycle and reuse clothes because clothes have life, eh? Shout out Ignacio. Clothes have lives. Hey. But no, for real though, they do. And it's like, dude, don't worry about so much about trying to wear the most expensive fucking clothes, dude. Because at the same, like, dude, literally, you go to fucking Ross, dude, and you'll see some shit you'll see at the mall for $40 for 10. And the difference is you bought it at Ross. Like, the same fucking thing. Yeah, Ross is fucking discount store. But doesn't it just make sense to buy? I don't know. But you know, like if you're gonna buy a fucking Nike shirt, you can go to the mall and spend fucking $80. Or maybe, you know, you find a fucking vintage one for like $10 and it's way harder and it's unique and it's fucking cooler. You know, I don't know. I prefer that, to be honest. I prefer the uniqueness of it because I feel like since it's unique, it's kind of more expressive of like who I am. You know, it's more like it's more personal because it's like one of one as for all I know, you know. And I don't know, I think the thrill of the vintage hunting is its own thing too because dude, you fucking come up on shit that I got a really cool Jimi Hendrix shirt Saturday at the yard sales that I went to. I got it for $2 and that shirt's easily worth like 40. And that's the thing, like these shirts, yeah, I'm buying them for like $10 or whatever, but I can flip them even after I'm wearing them still because people will buy them off Depop or people will buy them in general. So it's kind of an investment, I guess. No, it's not an investment at all, but it is. I guess it kind of is, dude, because if you think about it, say in my whole wardrobe I spent, or say just for example this shirt, I don't know, I don't remember how much I got it for, but we'll say 30. I want to say 20 because vintage Dragon Ball shit probably it doesn't really drop from under 20, but say I got it for 25 2 years ago. I can probably sell it for at least 30, maybe 25. But even then, if I get my money back and I got to fucking use a one-of-a-kind shirt for whatever long and had that in rotation of my wardrobe for however long, I can sell it and fucking make my money back. And I got to enjoy the shirt and I'm also putting it back into the ecosystem so someone else is enjoying it now. And I didn't lose money versus like a fucking, you know, no one's going to buy my fucking new Nike shirt. They can just go to the fucking mall and buy a new one. But if it's a vintage one, they can go to the mall. And there you go. That's the thing that I think is fucking cool. That you just, you know, not everyone has the same shit that you do because your shit is vintage. Sorry, that's a little tangent that I just went on for vintage. But I've been into vintage clothing for like 3 years now. I've had my fair share of buying and selling vintage, and a lot of the shirts I have right now are vintage. So I think it's cool. I definitely love the culture of like that sort of, you know, vintage Melrose aesthetic kind of type. I miss Melrose, bro. I haven't been on Melrose in a minute, and I haven't been there. Fuck. It's been a good while, but bro, we're gonna go see the shotties over there. We gotta go see the people, bro. The culture there is so cool. It's its own little fucking world, dude. Ah, man. I hope you guys are doing great, dude. I'm sorry. I don't have much to say right now. I feel very content, very happy. But I'm also seeking more out of myself, you know? I'm pushing myself and making myself uncomfortable. And I'm very glad to know that in a couple of days, you know, we won't need this THC shit anymore. And even today, I I feel wonderful. I don't feel really any urge. I don't really feel. I don't know. I mean, there's a possibility to achieve today. I mean, we still technically haven't started 100 days, but I don't know, dude. That's kind of this is what I want to be. This is where I'd like to be. Like, I'm not opposed to weed. I'm not opposed to smoking. I'm not opposed to drugs or more just fucking honestly, dude. I only care about weed and psychedelics. So fuck everything else. I don't really associate with anything else but acid, shrooms, bud. I mean, what can I say? I'm a fucking psychonaut, and that's just the way it is. I prefer that. So, I don't know. I do want a trip. So, we have a week. Well, I mean, okay, so, sorry, back to what I was going to say. So, this is where ideally I want to be at with my sort of usage. Like, I want to be in control of, like, if it's there, I'll choose to do it, but not worry so much about buying it anymore. And well, technically, I shouldn't even have access to it. Technically, technically I shouldn't have access to it. And it's not that it's anyone's fault. It's literally my own fault. Like, again, extreme ownership. It's my fault. My fault. But I mean, I don't need to fucking buy it so much anymore. And I don't like having to go out of my way to either meet up with somebody or have to ask somebody for something that I want. That I'm technically I could get my fucking rec and go, which is what a lot of people my age do. Well, when you turn 18, you're eligible to be a fucking patient. But, dude, I'm not even 21. Not even fucking 20 yet. So, technically, 21 is the legal age for it. So, I'm okay with maybe not buying it until I'm 21. Until I buy it for myself. I prefer that. And this is something I've been thinking about for myself moving forward. That, like, I mean, even if, like, say, worst case scenario, even, like, a year, like, worst case scenario, 100 days later pass, right? It's my birthday or whatever 100 days from June is. So whatever 100 days from June is, like, worst case scenario, like, I still like to chief, or I'd like to. I am not going to be buying it until I'm 21. So, I mean, whether, like I said, I'm just trying to not. Yeah, I would just prefer not to buy it until I can go ahead and buy it for myself. I think that's probably the best thing to do, and that's the right thing to do. And honestly, I just feel like it's not on a pedestal anymore. It doesn't have power over me. And I definitely feel the paradigm shift happening with this, because one, dude, yesterday was a testament of that. Like I told you guys last week, and dude, the only reason why I went sober is because I didn't have anything. So you can say that helped, and I will let you know. And I'll be the first to tell you that did help, not having anything. But yeah, like I said, like not worrying so much anymore about trying to get it. And I know that even like worst case scenario, like, okay, a year, like, no, after 100 days, I'm 20 already. A year of not buying weed or anything like that, it's not a fucking big deal, and it's not hard, like. So I do feel the paradigm shift happening, and like I said, I don't want to buy anything until I'm 21, which is a big statement to make. And I don't know, like, that's something I'm saying right now. Who knows if I contradict myself? And if I do, I'll let you guys know. I'll be the first one to tell you that I fucking bought a Stizzy or whatever it is that I buy. Actually, not Stizzy, because no fucking free brand deals unless I want to hook it up with a sponsorship. But You're right. Yeah. So, worst case scenario, I fucking purchase something. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I that's a goal setting for myself to not buy until I'm 21. And even after I'm 21, like, doesn't mean that I'm 21. Oh, let's go to the shop now because I'm 21. Like, it's just that the habit's just done, Like, I've conquered it. Sorry, no, that's a bold statement to say. I have not conquered it. I have not conquered it. But, okay, if I'm comparing myself to last year, when I did 75 days sober, I felt genuinely fulfilled without it. Right now, I feel fulfilled without it. But also, like, it's not a bad deal. It's not a bad idea to, it's not a, I have fucking a couple of days if I did want to, and not necessarily buy it, but if I had the chance to consume or indulge, it's up to me, but definitely in June, moving forward, we won't be buying any sort of product related to THC. Obviously, CBD is different. CBD works. CBD. I don't know. I had a CBD vape pen once, and that was cool, but because I like the kind of sensation of smoking. But, it's whatever. It's like I'm not gonna go and pick up a nicotine habit now, trying to quit weed because of the smoking. I just said CBD, but like, just in general, like, I'm just not trying to depend on anything exterior. So whether I do buy some CBD gummies or end up eating all of Millie and Luna's CBD treats because they're fucking they're vegan or whatever. They're vegan, so that means plant-based, so that means we can eat them too, but they are made for dogs. So, sorry, back to the topic. Like, not that it's not that I'm against using it, but again, like, just not buying it. Whether I get gifted, whether it gets gifted to me, it's kind of different, I guess, huh? So if you guys want to throw in a few gifts before I go to fucking, nah, dude, it's whatever. Honestly, like I said, I don't need it. I don't feel super compelled to buy anything for the next couple of months, and I don't feel like I will be. I don't feel like it'll be hard to not buy it for a year. And that's bold because, well, for the past 2-3 years ish, I have sort of just bought whenever I had the chance to. But yeah, dude, it's like technically shouldn't be able to buy it yet. And the only reason why, well, at school, okay, you guys know how that works. Like, it's not hard to fucking find drugs. So that wasn't hard, like, you could literally go to school and fucking buy shit there. And then high school ended, and then my homies got old enough to get the rec, and then just fucking go to the shop now. So it's not like it's not like it's never been accessible. It's, if anything, it's even more accessible now than ever. Which is why it's like, it's literally going to be here forever. It's going to be there always. So what's a year of not buying it, like, and especially because of how I feel towards it moving forward. Like, I just genuinely don't feel like moving forward with this sort of substance and with this sort of habit of, like, being a fucking, what was the word? Being a functional addict. There you go. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I'm a functional addict. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am very functional, and I can get my shit done. I can work out. I can, control when I eat. I can be disciplined in certain aspects. I can, do whatever it is that I have to do, like any functional person. But the tendency of having, it's like if you had a coffee every time you did something or whatever, you would eventually start depending on needing the coffee to do certain things, and it's like, well, I enjoy doing those things. It's just I've made it a habit of doing it while being baked or while smoking or before smoking or after smoking or whatever. So literally just rewiring my brain to not think that way anymore, because it doesn't need to be. I don't need to be a functional addict anymore. I just feel like the kid shit is done. If you want to put it like that, it's just, I don't feel like there is a lot from me to like gain from staying comfortable like this, and just being aware of this is very valuable, because it's like a reality check on me. Definitely it's a reality check to let me remind myself that, like, hey, you're in control of you, and you're in control of who you be, who you are. You're in control of who you are and who you can be. So definitely don't go out and spend and waste your young, youthful years chasing an exterior substance and allow it to control me more. I've got like a grip on it a little bit. And, like I said, refining it in this next 100 days, this next 100 days moving forward. So next Monday actually will be the 31st. So it will be the day before that sort of transformation shit happens. And this is perfect. It's really good. Really happy with the situation and just how everything has unfolded lately. Wow, I did not think I had this much to say, dude. Just 46 minutes in. Oh, wow. I like that, though. I love how I've been a lot more comfortable with the longer episodes, even just fresh off the comeback. Like, it just feels natural to me to talk to you guys. And it's more, it really is just more for me, to be honest. This podcast is, it's for me. But it's so cool to see you guys listen. And the amount of listens that I got last episode, dude, was very, very cool. It was cool to see you guys fucking supporting. It's very cool to see it growing. The podcast is growing, and it's so cool. It's very, very cool. I'm very proud of what we're building. I'm very proud of you hanging out with me for this long. And yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great week. Another week ahead of us. Let's go ahead and crush it. Please write your goals down, write your plans down, because if you don't plan out your plan, you will become part of someone else's. So let that shit sink in. If you don't make your own plan, you will become part of someone else's. So you are in control. I'm in control. You're in control of your life. Take ownership of your problems. Take ownership of your addictions. Take ownership of your distractions. Take ownership of your life, because we have one life and it is ours, and one day we will be dead. So let's enjoy this. Who knows? Maybe death might be better than what we're living right now, but I don't fucking know that. So I'm going to live today and every other day like if it's the fucking, the last day. And sometimes that might not seem like it might not feel like shit's that good, but I promise you, life is good. Oh shit. Keep improving, keep on trying, keep on hustling, keep on working, dude. I promise you guys, hard work does pay off. And just for the fucking people that are this late and they're 49 minutes in, the abs are looking even better than last week. Okay, so we're gonna show you a little sneak peek of the 6-pack that's coming. Dude, so here's the new guns. So that's a little gift for the people that are still here. And if you're still here, comment gains. Or no. Yeah, comment gains. Comment gains if you're still here. Gains, so Gain. Sorry. Z like gains. So if you're still here, comment that. And that being said, this has been Me Versus Myself podcast. These are my two co-hosts, Millie and Luna. And yeah, dude, I am very happy with the way life is treating me. and I hope to share and rub some of this good fortune onto you and your family and your friends and your lady, and not your boyfriend. No, fuck that guy. But just kidding, dude. All right. Just kidding. Much love to everybody, and shout out to all the pretty ladies. You guys are so beautiful.